Welcome back, my friends. Back with another video, and hope you guys are doing well. And thank you to Pixel and Volleyball Hall on some great comments of late. And I appreciate all the comments you're making. Hope you guys are doing well. And this one this is not from anybody. Well, this was actually in a video that I saw a little bit of, but it gave me an idea to talk about this. So the topic of this one, my friends, is that others may not be ready for you. So let's talk about this. In our society right now, the reason we are only the 1% and not the 99% is because society has frowned upon this because A, it doesn't make people a lot of money, and B, right, people want you to be dependent on them for either validation or money or something like that. And because of that, what's happening is this society, and through our media, through our corporate industries, all these other things, they're trying to get you to look at addictions. Because by right, if we follow the 10 Commandments, and by right, if you follow the laws of the religion you're in, you would not be doing any of these things. So why is it becoming so tempting? Well, because you have those evil forces, and whether they're in the disguise as people or not, those people are putting things out there because they want you to make money. And so you doing this, to some people, you're going to sound like you're a lunatic. You're crazy. And in fact, they're going to kind of laugh at you and disprove you and say, no way, you're going to die of cancer, you're going to not be able to live. All these things are happening to you. Well, they just are not at the point where they're ready. And this is something that some people will never get ready for. And you've got to kind of deal with this. So we're going to talk about this a little bit here. So it is difficult, my friends, to go on this journey. Not only because it's difficult from a self-control standpoint, and temptations, as Volleyball Hall and Pixel talking about, all these things are around us. And sometimes it can be tiring. I've been tired as well of late. Because the idea is that it's a drain. You have people on the forces from the outside trying to tell you, well, conform to this or do that or do this, and all of a sudden they want you to conform to them. Okay. On the other hand, you got yourself saying, okay, they're putting all these pictures out there, easy access, of course, right? No laws against access and this kind of stuff. Why? Because those people will eventually make money in one way or another, or they get attention one way or the other. And the whole thing, guys, is to realize is that once you start doing this stuff, now all of a sudden, now you're playing right into that game and you're losing yourself little by little. This is why you are part of the 1% club. And those who are not part of the 1% club, I would urge you a great deal to become this 1% club. Retain, my friends, retain. Because what's going to happen to you is you will stand above. And you're going to get criticism. We talked about this in a previous episode. Other males will be very jealous. Some males, not all males. A lot of males will have respect for you. They don't know why necessarily, but they'll have respect for you. But some males will react very negatively. Because they know that the women will be paying attention to you, because subconsciously they know this, they sense this. And they're going to not be happy with you, right? And if you're telling your friends and all that kind of stuff, you're doing this stuff, and all of a sudden, they will laugh at you. Especially if they're not ready to hear it. And especially if they've been doing the opposite for years, and now they're realizing they were wrong. I think there's an old saying that people much rather believe the wrong things than to admit that they were wrong, because now it hurts part of them. And we have a lot of these blue pill people out there who are going to eventually be turned into red pills, and they may have nervous breakdowns. They may have trouble dealing with this because the truth in many situations is coming out. Retention is only one of those things. I believe the health industry is going to go through a lot of issues and changes, because I believe the body can, with retention especially, can handle a lot of different things that are different. and create a lot of things that can help people overcome things. And this herd immunity that you've heard about, the herd immunity you've heard about, that stuff can actually help you in every area. And I think that's what helps people overcome. And this is what helped people in the old days. Now, obviously, the life expectancy was a lot shorter in the old days, and technology does help us at times, and we know more things about things. But on the other hand, when you put things in your body like drugs, alcohol, sexual types of things, right? Then all you're doing is hurting yourself, in my opinion. But again, others may not be ready for you because you are different, and you're now acting different, and you're looking different, your voice is sounding different. All these things happen because you're keeping your energy. And unlike 99% of the people in the world, you're now getting back to where God wants you to be. You're becoming a strong, in this case, male. Females can do the same thing within retention as well. But you're becoming, as I am, a strong male. And those type of things you see, no matter how old you are, no matter when you start. I don't care if you're 50, 60, 70, 20, 30, 40. You can start this anytime you want to. But the longer you do this, the more benefits you're going to see. Now, will the benefits be as dramatic? No, I think they end up tailing off a little bit as time goes on. But you become still centralized and a person who becomes very strong in your foundation. And now you're not scared. Now you're ready to tackle things on. Even though you may have a large amount of stress on you, you can deal with it. You're not trying to go ahead and release just to allow that stress go. Other things in your body are handling that stress avenue. So be prepared, guys, when you're on this streak to get people who are not going to like you. And even women. There's some women, whether they're too masculine or maybe they don't know how to handle this. Maybe they don't want to handle it, right? You're going to run into some women who are not attracted to you either because of this. But you're not in this for attraction, are you? You're in this to better yourself. And does it really matter? No. If you have that one person, whether you're married or you have a long-term type of girlfriend, if you're in that type of state, you don't care about everything else. It's not worth it, right? And that's where the key is. Maximizing yourself. Don't worry about what other people are saying or doing. Just keep moving forward with yourself. In the long run, you'll be better off. All right, guys. So again, once again, this was an interesting topic that I saw. I wanted to comment on a little bit, but just realize that even though you've discovered the fountain of youth and you've discovered how to become a strong, masculine person, not everybody is ready for you. In fact, most people are not, and that's why they're a 99% club. You might be able to persuade one or two at a time, but you're not going to get people to actually go ahead and stop everything they're doing because they think they're right. And most people doing things they think are right are not going to change those things right away. They've got to see the long-term benefits and be convinced, and then they may do that. And all you can do then is continue on your path and your journey, and eventually others will see that, and you can lead by example as well by what you're saying. All right, guys, until next time, battle on.